So we've all done Hydrate before, correct?
Yes.
Arizona Hydrate is one of our sponsors. They have, when we did Hydrate, it was a good experience.
Like a revitalizing
Yeah.
experience. It was it's like a revitalizing for after a workout, for after you have a hangover, which was Mark's case.
Well, I didn't, and that's the thing. Like with Hydrate, like I didn't have a hangover. Like
afterwards, yeah.
We did Hydrate, and everything that went through, it just. The next day, I woke up as if I didn't drink at all the previous night before.
And they have different levels of of the Hydrate. It doesn't always have to be for
pre-workout, post-workout. It works.
Yep, definitely.
What did you feel, Scott, when we did it?
It was a good experience. It made me feel very able to work out the next day, and it made me feel
energized.
Yeah,
Energized.
Yeah, it was the whole. You could tell like it had.
It gave you a little.
The electrolytes is that boost. You know what I mean? It kind of gave you that energy to get through your.
It gave you a little
workout,
oomph,
right? Like
right? It gave you that
your bump the next day.
Yeah.
So it was really good.
Okay.
I liked it.
So you definitely want to check out Arizona Hydrate, hydrate.com, period, and go onto their website, right?
Yeah.
They also have an app for Android and Apple, so make sure you check that out. If you use Amigos 10 with a capital A, they will give you 10% off of any of the packages that they have.
Cool.
Check it out. Cool. It's definitely a good pre-party, post-party, pre-workout, post-workout. Yes, it definitely does what they sell. Like it's a great experience.
Try it out.
Next sponsor, Sea Giant.
Sea Giant.
So you want to go to that concert. You want to go to the big game. You want to go check out a soccer event.
Orchestra.
Yeah, anything.
Anything that involves a seat ticket, right?
Ooh, the Book of Mormon. Great show. Love it. Been there. Recommend it to anybody. Use Sea Giant. Get your tickets.
Yeah, essentially it's a Ticketmaster alternative.
It is.
If you end up using Amigos PC, then you get 3% off of the whole price purchase. Yes, the whole purchase of the product. So utilize that. It is a great alternative to Ticketmaster. The tickets are discounted. Everything. Yeah, it's just. I mean,
everything's priced in your favor, and just to get the additional the money off is a win-win.
Yeah, exactly.
So like next concert that comes in town, I'm going to use it honestly. So and it seems like it's something that's going to be worthwhile for anybody.
Yep.
Exactly.
Check them out.
We buy houses fast.
What does that mean?
Cash Now Homes AZ.
Albert, explain that. What does that mean?
So basically is, if you're looking to sell and you don't want to deal with people coming into your house, realtor fees, all that stuff that comes along with selling your home, give us a call, Cash Now Homes. They'll buy your house cash, close on the date that you want. You don't have to make any repairs or anything. They buy it as is.
Nice.
Yep.
Very cool.
CashNowHomes.com, and we're on Facebook. We're everywhere.
No realtor fees, no tedious repairs that are needed.
Yep.
Fast closings, right?
Fast closing,
yes.
or closing on the day that you want.
So that's CashNowHomesAZ.com.
Very cool.
Boom. And now on to the show.
Shows. Oh, cool.
No, we won't.
Brittany.
I'll cut that. No,
where's this going?
I'll cut a lot of that out, but yeah. So how are you guys? It's been a long time since I've seen you guys.
I haven't seen you guys in a while.
Yeah, it's been at least a couple minutes.
We gotta do this more often.
We do. At least twice a week. How long was that last episode?
About an hour and 20.
Yeah, hour and 20, hour and a half.
That's good. I mean, that was good.
It was good. I wish I would have hung out for a lot of it.
Yeah, I wish you would too. Welcome to the 2.5 Amigos podcast. Today, it's just the three of us. We're going to have a normal episode.
It's a normal episode. It's been a while.
Honestly, yeah, I think we need to have a little bit more of these, to be honest with you. Like,
I agree. And then we can kind of spread the herd.
Yeah. The herd. The herd.
The herd of comedians that are here locally that are in our talks, right? So it gives us an avenue to kind of spread them out, is what I mean. Right? You know what I mean?
Yes.
So where it's not all the time, we're not stacked with people. And
both cheeks, right?
And that way we can carry episodes on our own sometimes, right? And try to, or at least try to.
Yeah.
We always carry episodes on our own.
Whatever. Yeah.
They're just here for the ride.
Oh, are they? Yeah. They're just showing up and we're the show.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. Hello?
There you go. It's all good. What was
All right, we're just gonna have to let that one go.
Yeah.
It's just too heavy for
Did the Rick and Morty fall again?
Yeah. So, all right. So we got a few topics that we're gonna go over, but before we get into our topics, let's talk about some things that are coming up for the podcast. Mainly, which we've already put on social media, the deathnut challenge.
Yes.
Me and Albert, in our last episode, decided to eat a pepper while our guest was going through trash talk, which worked and didn't work. I mean,
Also explain it, because I wasn't really here.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, you kept wandering around. You were like,
Yeah, I didn't want to be here. I was too intense.
yeah,
It
seriously.
wasn't that bad at all. That pepper.
No,
How was it
I
for
mean-
you? Honestly, how was it?
So it was hot, right? But it was tolerable.
Yeah, like very tolerable. Right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, well, so here's the thing. We both did it differently, and then I think that's where we both went. Like, I ate the whole fucking thing right off the bat and just chewed and swallowed. What was surprising to me, though, which this was a serrano pepper, right?
Yeah, serrano.
Okay. So what was surprising to me was the heat was it was centralized to the mouth. Like it went down, didn't feel any heat going down.
Yeah, right.
Hit the stomach, didn't feel any heat going. I still don't feel any heat in the stomach. But my mouth wise, like the heat was there. I felt it. It was tolerable. Like it wasn't like crazy, but at the same time, like I felt the heat.
Okay.
But we handle heat differently.
Yeah, we do.
So
one is south from the border, and you're not.
That is very true.
That true?
That doesn't got nothing to do with it.
It kind of does, though.
It kind of does.
I mean,
you
you
grew
came
up in,
from jalapeno peppers.
Yeah. You bathe in it, right?
I came from not a pepper.
Yeah, but
What do they have in Wisconsin that's
but-
hot?
but-
Yeah, what do they have in Wisconsin that's hot that you go, like, is there like a thing in Wisconsin where you go and you eat like some jalapeno cheese curds or some weird shit? Like, what is it?
Yeah,
What-
that doesn't exist.
that
No?
should be. That's
Really?
a fucking good
That
idea.
should be it, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, the 2.5
Jalapeno
Amigos
cheese.
jalapeno
Cheese curds.
cheese curds. Yeah, that sounds like a really good idea. No,
That's weird that it's
just-
not. I thought that would be a thing.
It's just it's just bland food that's not seasoned ever. It's a
So
bunch
it's
of white
like
people.
Taco Bell.
That's about as spicy as it gets.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Really?
Well, you know what's funny?
makes
is
sense. That makes sense, though.
There is a prominent Mexican.
Restaurant?
No, not restaurant. Like just a lot of. There are a lot of Mexicans in Wisconsin, but like
Which
it's
still
like
is surprising to me.
a culture of it. They all forget how to make carne asada. Carne asada doesn't exist
Really?
in Wisconsin. So
What's wrong with it? Is it like it's not the normal texture of steakiness, or like is
okay,
it like?
hold on. Now, why do you say that?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like,
they
what's
just
wrong
make
with it?
they just so if you want like something that's similar to carne asada, you get a steak taco. They don't marinate the
But okay,
steak.
when you say that,
They don't
what-
use flank steak. They use like a different type of steak. It's not.
And where do you go to get this?
There are a couple of different like authentic. In my hometown, at least, there are a couple of different Mexican restaurants.
Kind of like asadero.
Probably not. I would imagine it's like
there you go.
like a
No, I mean, no,
It's
it's as authentic as you can get being that north. But it like one of the restaurants that's near my house is Tacos Del Rey. Obviously, they're known for tacos, but they don't have anything carne asada on their plate. They have like they don't even call like a pork taco like a pastor. They don't none of that. Like it's just they forget their heritage. I think. Or they're
they're pandering to the audience.
they're pandering to the audience. Yeah, maybe.
I'm pretty sure when they go back home.
There's another one that's called El Mariachi. Yeah.
That sounds good.
And
no.
same thing. Like the carne asada does not exist on their menu.
And they pander to the.
But even here, I mean, there's places that I've been to that the carne asada is not good compared to other places. It's like Like, I don't know if they screw up and give me machaca or some shit, because it's, you know what I mean? It like the whole like weird, like wet kind of meat, and it's like, either that or if that's your carne asada, like, I don't know if that's really fucking steak, because that could be, I don't know, but that's been my run-ins here locally. I had one time I was going to get breakfast, right? And they said we're all out of eggs. I'm like, what the fuck?
Really?
We're all out of eggs? How's that even fucking happen?
Well,
they gave me carne asada, and it was shitty.
To get back on topic, though, I didn't really experience heat until I moved to Arizona. So, like spice, and I was being like I don't know, like I wanted to like come off like I was tougher than I was when it came to like heat. When I first started eating spicy things, Riva's was the first place where I had something extremely spicy.
Really?
Yeah, and we were just eating jalapenos, and I thought that was like, oh my god, like this is super hot.
That was your first start of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really have spice. Like the spiciest I've gotten in Wisconsin was Taco Bell and their hot sauces.
Wow. Yes.
I was eating jalapenos when I was like 10, 11. That's when I started. So, no, I don't have a tolerance.
I have a tolerance.
So you came to the gate thinking that you were going to dominate, which I know you.
No, I never thought that. I never thought that.
I thought you thought that because you eat very spicy Thai food and stuff. You're a big Thai food eater of spiciness, right? So you were thinking you were going to dominate
Thai,
this challenge.
Indian. I'm a very I like really wet spices. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Gross.
So, like when somebody goes to make a spicy dish,
you ask for it wet.
Yeah.
You let that man just make sure it's wet.
Well, no, like you go to have like tiki masala and you ask them to make it extremely spicy. Like tiki masala itself is a curry. So it's a wet dish, it's basically a soup, kind of like a stew. So when they throw all the spice, it's not a dry, it's not like you're eating hot Cheetos. It's not, nothing like, you go to eat a pepper, right? Like we ate in our last episode, that you're just eating the seeds and the fucking pepper. Like there's not like a liquid according to the spice. So like a lot of my spices end up being liquid. Right.
This is gonna end up being liquid too.
Eventually, the afterburn, maybe.
Whether you choose it or not.
Yeah. So let me ask you. You've been eating spice forever, right? Or spicy foods. Where do you think this challenge is gonna what's gonna happen during the challenge when we do it?
I mean, I know.
To give a little bit of anticipation of what's to ensue in our next episode.
I think it's like you said, it's going to be spicy and continue to be spicy, and then you're going to get to a point where you're like, oh, shit. I think, that it might just end up like you're going to get used to the spice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what, because it escalates, though. Like,
have you
how
ever
are you gonna
had
get,
a Carolina Reaper?
Yeah, have you ever had anything too hot, like, in your experience? Like,
yeah.
You have. So what happens when you had that experience? Like, did you punch Ruby, or like what happened?
Right now.
You cough?
Yeah.
That's what you do?
No, it's just...
Yeah, exactly.
He's feeling it. The reflux?
No, I don't know. I mean, a lot of the times I continue eating the pepper.
Okay.
Yeah, but then again, I mean, this is different because, I mean, I don't go to my house and just take bites of, hot pepper. It's with food.
Yeah.
You know? So that's a difference here that I think it's going to be a big difference. Is that we're going to be eating one.
You don't go because this is all dry spices. This is it's covered. It's like if you went to eat like a hot Cheeto essentially, but like amped up on steroids and fucking meth. Yeah. So. I mean, it is like, it's not to downplay because a hot Cheeto is nothing compared to this. Yeah. But at the same time, it's just powdered onto a nut. So
what I'm curious as a non-hot eater, right, of things. So why, like, when you get a pizza, like, why do you have like a jalapeno? Like, sometimes they give that to you, right? Is it because you want to like cut it up and put it on some pieces? Is that what the point is?
Oh, you're talking
you know what I mean? Like when you get
Papa
a pizza,
John's, you get a pepperoni.
You get that. Like what?
That's definitely an Italian thing.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, the pepperoni.
They're not that hot.
No,
that's
candy.
I'll eat those. Yeah, I will eat pepperonis like candy.
Yeah, I really don't like pepperonis.
Oh, okay.
They're like, I don't.
It's like a lemon pepper. It's not. It's nothing.
I like jalapenos with my pizza.
Okay.
Or the pepper.
Yeah.
Or tapatio.
Dude, let's talk about Tapatio for a second.
Huh?
Let's talk about Tapatio for a second.
Are you worried about losing?
What?
To this guy?
No.
We're not losing.
We're not. It's not a competition.
We're winning together.
No, it's not a competition between the two. Not between the two. I mean, he's been talking a lot of shit like he's gonna fucking do this without a sweat.
Let's have parameters. Like someone's gonna be a winner, so like you have to answer the questions. Shit. Like we have to come up with the situation. Like you have to answer 3 questions, no bad words. Like we didn't come up with like
the whole premise of this is we make it through the challenge. I don't think
we're gonna make it through.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it. Like
I don't think we're gonna make it. We'll see.
No, you think anybody will make it?
And if we do make it, like I think there's just gonna be a meltdown afterwards. Like to be honest with you, like I think the heat is just gonna be so bad.
I think the motivation's there from both of you to make it.
Yeah,
I just don't know.
The heat, but to me, to a certain point, the heat just becomes like. How do I say it?
So do you think you have a high?
How does heat affect you?
Yeah, do you think you have a high?
Like when shit goes, when it gets, it's hot, right? It's hot. How does that affect you?
What I was talking about, like when you're outside and it's hot, that kind of hot.
No, like I was saying, like what's your spicy food, and the spice is the food is that spicy, like it affects you. Do you get a euphoria experience? Like what happens when it's spicy and the heat is amping up like in your body?
My thing would be, what's your pain tolerance? Is that a pain that you guys go through when you have that stuff? Is there?
Yeah.
There is a pain.
What's your pain tolerance? Like that's gonna throw you to like.
Be like that's it.
Like fuck this. Like level 8 or something. Or like
I think I have a pretty high.
You're pretty good?
Yeah.
Because, I think you did really well with...
The pepper?
Yeah. And
the pepper that we
it wasn't that bad. With heat, I'm fine with the heat.
Have you ever had a euphoric experience with heat?
I don't think so.
Did you see Jesus?
I think maybe when you were a kid, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
You saw Jesus.
And that's why
I'm always just looking for that euphoric... Like,
well, I'm not trying to be funny about it, but I'm just.
I am.
I know.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think we'll be able to do it. Yeah.
For me, like I know that I'll muscle through the rest of it. At some point, I'll be to the point where I'm so fucking high off the euphoria of the heat that just finish the rest of it.
I would imagine you get to a level where it's so numbing.
Yeah, right? There you go. That's what I was trying to say.
So numbing that it doesn't even matter. You're just gonna go.
You just feel your lips like
you can't feel nothing anyway.
Well, that's the good thing about with these nuts that we're gonna do. Like we can just throw them right in our mouth.
Yeah, you throw those nuts in your mouth.
Exactly.
And I think that's gonna help though.
Yeah, it will.
Because usually when you're
taking normal nuts, you're like, hey, no, you're at,
don't put them on my lips.
Get them off my chin. Get them off my
lips. Get these nuts away. But when your nuts are
the bigger pain is when they're in your lips.
Stop it.
You know?
Yeah.
You can't say that. Sorry. Sorry, Sioux Falls.
So near the end of this episode, we are going to eat another pepper.
Yeah.
You are?
And we're gonna try to figure that out. So
should I do some rapid questions to you? Let's just one.
Yeah, let's experiment
Yeah,
and
one.
see. Yeah,
We'll do one.
see how our show is to give them a little taste of how the show is going to. Yeah.
Right.
So when we actually do this challenge, Scott unfortunately is not going to
I'm a pussy.
Participate.
Yeah.
I'm a lady of the night.
While we need to like stew on the heat for 90 seconds, I think that's where we're gonna excel. To be honest with you, like now that I'm thinking about it, especially after we just ate these Serranos this last episode, we handled. I mean, yeah, we drank some water during it, which we won't in the next one, but we handled the heat efficiently enough, both of us, to where like we can answer the questions and just keep going.
Yeah.
Like, I think we'll probably choke up a little bit as like the heat amps up, but I think we'll answer the questions that Scott has for us. And then
that's what I'm excited about. The questions.
Yeah.
Are you? That's stupid.
Because I mean, we've had this conversation previously. Like, I feel like at some point Scott's gonna answer a question and be like, "Fuck you, squat." Exactly. The heat's gonna be so bad. Be like, "Fuck
you, squat."
You can't even say words.
Yeah. It's just gonna be, yeah. I think it's either that or somebody needs to have a handheld and like one of us is going to be running around like, oh my God, it's so fucking hot.
See, when it gets like something and it's really hot, I'm just like, but I don't like you're saying that you're going to run around.
But you've never had 13 million Scoville units in your mouth at one time.
I have.
What was his name?
Yeah, exactly.
Dan Tyrion.
I don't know. I've never measured the scoliosis that whatever the fuck they're called.
Scoliosis?
Scoville
Yeah, I don't know the scoliosis level.
Okay, so how much is on the Serrano? How many Scoville units?
I'll have to look that up. That's a good, yeah. Get to work, IT guys.
And let's see on the Serrano, and then do the.
You've never had anything as hot as what we're about to do.
I'm pretty sure I haven't. No, I'm pretty sure I haven't. What is it called?
What are they called?
Scoville units.
Scoville units.
Yeah. So you look that up.
What peppers you guys having? Serranos?
We had Serranos. Those are like mild peppers, really, to be honest with you. Like they're slightly hotter than jalapeno, but they're not. Like jalapenos are like peanuts compared to what we're about to fucking do.
What's it for the Serrano?
Serrano Scoville units.
They're at a 10,000 to 23,000 heat level.
So
and habanero is 100,000 to 350,000.
Yeah.
Holy shit,
dude!
So this right here.
That's why they call it the death nut, because the death nut is at 13 million Scoville units.
Oh my God, bro! I don't know if we're gonna be able to take this.
I like how you're just not like we've been planning this for months.
Serrano's is 6 to 23,000.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see what I have here.
So a pure capsaicin.
Is it capsaicin?
What is it? Scolio.
18 million.
Is it Scolio heat units or
pure capsaicin? And that's the thing. That's what's covered in this.
So okay,
the death nut is covered in those.
And the capsaicin?
Yeah, in the capsaicin
no
one.
way.
Yeah.
Oh hell no, bro.
Dude, are you backing out right now?
No, I'm not backing out. I'm still gonna
we are gonna fucking die, dude. This is how this is gonna happen. We're gonna die. Like, we are not gonna taste anything. We're gonna hear Scott yell in the background, and then we're gonna fucking die from 13 million Scoville units of fucking spice.
Let me see. Bell peppers 0.
Obviously. Bell pepper. Tabasco. You're like reading the things.
Yeah. Let me see. Okay. For magic. You're like looking it up. You're like, damn, Tabasco's only 3,000.
Dude, Tabasco's nothing, dude. Tabasco's bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I want to talk about? So last night I made a bad choice, and I went to Jack in the Box. I mean, I got their sriracha burger.
Yeah. I think I've had that one. I didn't like it.
So the fucking thing tastes like Tabasco with jalapenos in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they actually had little jalapeno,
Jalapenos
you know,
in it.
cut. Yeah. I'm like, this is Tabasco. This is not sriracha. I know what sriracha tastes like, motherfuckers.
Oh.
How are you going to, like, put Tabasco in lieu of sriracha?
They said the...
What's sriracha at? Does it say?
Yeah. But Buffalo Wild Wings Blazing.
Yeah, they're
300,000.
That's why I told you we need to do those wings. Because I think both of us would be like, holy fuck, these are spicy.
3 million though, right?
No, 300,000
I know.
is
but
Buffalo Wild Wing.
But the nut, right?
It's 13 million.
Holy shit.
Dude, we've never had anything as spicy as this last nut that is going to be in this package. None of us have
Stop
had
it. You can't say nut and package in the
Yeah.
same fucking...
I hate that it's a...
I know.
That's one thing I really hate is
Sriracha comes
that
in
it's a
at-
peanut or an almond.
No, sriracha's nothing, dude. It's 1,000 to 2,500.
It's more than
Tapatio.
Tapatio, isn't
No,
it?
Tapatio-
Tapatio's hotter?
Yeah, Tabasco is 2,500 to 5,000.
So with Tapatio, do you like the fact? Do you get the big thing of Tapatio?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like the fact that it gets hotter as it ages?
I don't notice it.
You don't.
Because he drinks it too fast.
Fuck.
That's why he drinks it too fast.
So I let it stew. I'll get the big bottle. The big bottle lasts me a good month. And as we get to the bottom, it feels like the heat gets a little hotter.
Really?
Yeah, it just stews in its own mess and just amplifies.
I drink that shit, bro, every morning with coffee.
The green or the red?
Both. You don't make them?
Tapatio doesn't make it green, do they?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I did date one chick that put it on everything.
I put it on everything. dude.
Tapatio.
Put on everything.
Me too. Anything. It goes with everything.
I feel like sriracha's hotter than
She was
Tapatio,
Mexican,
though, dude.
obviously.
Mexican?
She was Mexican. Yeah.
So dude, when we go live, we're
I
gonna
don't
fucking
know.
have a meltdown. Shit's just gonna be.
I don't think.
I think it's just gonna be complete chaos.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it next Friday.
You gonna call out?
Yeah, he's gonna take PTO.
13 million, bro. Fuck. Okay.
Now
Let me see.
he's nervous, dude. Now he's nervous. I told you.
You shouldn't have told him.
No, but we
No,
need to have this
fuck it, I'm
conversation.
still gonna do it.
Yeah,
You fucking better. That's why I didn't want to do it. I can't even do.
You can't even do hot. You can't even do
Tapatio.
hot chips, dude.
I did those ones.
You're
we
a
had
loser.
that Albert bought for the last week. Those weren't too bad. I could do 2.
Okay, so what did I say the habanero had? I mean, not the habanero, the other one.
The Serrano.
Yeah.
The Serrano was like 100, right?
Is that what I said?
No, it was like 30,000 or. It wasn't that much.
Let me see. Oh yeah, no, that's the habanero was 100,000. What was that? Oh, you had the other one,
What?
the
Serrano?
Serrano.
All right,
Serrano pepper.
here's the story. So the first
Was
time I actually
25 to 800 SHUs, which is like, I guess, hot units.
Yeah, Scoville
right?
hot units. Yeah.
2,500 to 8,000.
So here's my first experience with hot. Right.
Yeah. What was his name?
I was actually living in Wisconsin at the time.
Was it Gene?
I thought I was no, it had nothing to do with. I mean, it did have something to do with another male, but not
Nice.
the gardener who made. Either way, I thought I was a little badass. I was working in this machine shop and an apprenticeship while I was in high school, right? And one of the guys brings in. He looks Italian. He looked Italian, but he was Spanish.
Oh my God,
yeah.
dude! Are you aware that what you just did?
What did I just do?
Have you ever seen that Family Guy episode with Betty White, and and she's doing the sex tapes, and she's reading it. Betty White's the sex tapes, and she's reading it, and she says the guy looks. What'd you just say? Let's say it again.
Italian.
He looks Italian, but I think
Italian.
he looks Spanish.
But he's Mexican.
Oh,
Yeah.
but he looks Spanish. That's exactly what she did. Go.
So anyway, so he's sitting there having lunch, and he's all, he had some peppers, right? And oh, you got some jalapeno peppers there, and he's like, oh yeah, I have jalapeno peppers. You like spice? And I'm all like, yeah, I like spice. I'll have some spicy. Mind you, at the time, like I told you earlier, the spiciest shit I've ever had was at Taco Bell. Yeah. So lo and behold, this thing was a habanero. Oh. So this was my first experience with like real spice.
And those are hot, right?
And he's like, yeah, here. Go ahead and have it. And I'm like, all right, I'll fucking eat it. And just like I ate in our last episode, the fucking pepper right off the bat, and there's only just the tail left, right? Did the same exact thing. Fucking ate it and started chewing it. Realized that was a fucking huge mistake. Shit, my body just started melting down. Like I just like had a overload. So these big, we had these big fans in this warehouse that we did all this machining at. Because again, I was at a machine shop. I was an apprentice at this machine shop. Big, huge fucking fans.
Man, you made it.
Yeah. Went from a machine shop.
Yeah, you made it, man. Like
to like just.
I just imagine like you working like at the fucking like you were like. What's that? The movie where God damn it, the dude from Pretty Woman.
Michael Bolton.
Nope. Richard Gere carries you out. The Officer and a Man carries you out of the office or out of the warehouse. So some guy carried you out of there.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. No.
Go.
No, that wasn't my.
That wasn't how you left.
I was actually in an apprenticeship to be a tool and die maker, so I would make tools or dies to make other pieces of metal.
Okay.
But I eat this jalapeno pepper. No, it wasn't. It was a habanero. I eat the habanero. That's how fucked up this shit got me, dude. I ate the habanero. Like the heat hits me right away, right? And then I have a meltdown. I'm like, oh shit. Like this isn't fucking, I'm not jiving. And I happen to be running just one machine that day. So like all I need to do is just make sure that parts go in, parts go out. I code the new parts and be done for like 45 minutes basically. So I could be, hey Fido. And then I could just be cool for 45 minutes and not do shit.
Yeah.
I eat this. I go stand in front of a fucking fan for a minute, and then one of the guys comes up to me and is like, dude, you need to go drink some milk. Like, the only thing that's going to help this is milk. And I'm like, no, I'm good. I'll fucking manage. I'll manage. The heat
So I have a quick question.
Okay.
Is there like, at your fountains at work?
Fountains at work.
Yeah, is there a water and then there's a milk fountain?
No, so there was a break room that had a refrigerator and there was milk in it.
Yeah. No way, from who?
It was a gallon of milk. Again, from one of the Polak people that live. This is not live there, but work there.
But I know, but what I think, Wisconsin cheese, right?
Yeah.
There's cows and shit, so there's tons of fucking milk.
There's
a fountain for fucking milk.
No. There's a cheese cart that walks around. That's
even worse. That's even worse. That puts somebody employed. No. That puts somebody employed and giving out cheese.
No.
So what happened?
Mine was more realistic.
No, so the machine shop that I worked at was owned by a couple Siberians, where they took advantage of a lot of Polish people that were trying to get their green cards. But they also took advantage of high schoolers that were trying to try to make this their profession.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So my apprenticeship was to be a tool and die maker. So they, they hired us on to start doing that, to be a tool and die maker, to do things with metal and fabricate and just make tools out of metal, right? But a lot of the times, because we were cheap labor, because we were high school students and trying to just break into this area, they would just have us run machines that was basically production line.
Okay.
But the cool thing about the way that they taught us in high school to be production line is we could also code CNC machinery. CNC machines are basically a machine that will, do whatever you need to do to metal. You just code it. So CAD something, whatever. But basically, it's a computer program that you know how to program. You can either do it in like regular Microsoft type code, or you do it in what they call G code.
Yeah.
Which is like where you try to find a G spot, but you G code
Okay.
the machine. A lot of machines, the older machines use these G code type things, and basically
So-
it's like 000100001.
So what happened with
Did you have to
so what
find the
happened with
G spot?
pepper?
So what? That's
Oh,
where,
damn.
I
Did you
know
have to
he's
find the
like
G
fucking
spot?
derailing me with this whole fucking thing with the questions.
G
Dude,
spot? Was there a G spot?
I stood in front of a fucking fan for 3 hours trying to cool my fucking face down.
You're
with
getting mad
this
at me
pepper.
for you derailing on the story about
Yeah,
your,
well,
your
you know, you
machine
start
shopping?
asking all these other questions like, do they have a fountain of milk? Do they have
They
this?
should. It's fucking Wisconsin.
I'm trying to paint the picture for you, right? I'm trying to paint
No, that
the
was a
picture
stupid picture. That
for
was
you
too much.
guys.
That was too much.
It's too much? All right, sorry. There was a break room that had a gallon of milk. I drank half of the gallon of milk. I stood in front of a fucking fan for like 3 hours.
Cool out the butt.
Almost until my shift was over. My face was like bright neon red. Like I couldn't. It was like the worst experience to have with your first hot pepper. Like Taco
Fuck
Bell
yeah,
is
dude.
nothing.
If you've never eaten pepper,
dude,
shit.
the most spicy I've ever had was fucking Taco Bell hot sauce. Like that's as far until that was my first experience with a pepper.
Yeah.
You were talking about how like when you were a kid you used to see jalapenos just because like that. I was trying to be a chump, eating a fucking habanero. I didn't know it was I thought it was a jalapeno. Afterwards, finding out it was a habanero, and I fucking had a meltdown during the show. I have been addicted to spicy things ever since then.
Oh.
So
So that was your because you
Yeah.
failed. You wanted to succeed.
No.
That's what I got from that.
The euphoria I felt during that being that hot, I have been chasing that ever since. Like you could do the most, let's just say like MDMA or even ecstasy. You could do the most amount of that ever in your life, and it still doesn't chase the amount.
The euphoria that you had?
Yeah, the euphoria I had.
Really?
Yeah, because when you have something like that, or you get hurt or something, your brain emits endorphins into your body,
Yeah.
and that endorphin, all by itself, is more than any kind of drug you could ever think of. That's why they have all these imitation drugs to try to imitate that. Like it does, and it never works. It's never the same.
No, it's not natural.
Yeah, so like eating something spicy without like inflicting too much damage to yourself is like that next level of trying to get that.
Damn, you might win this one.
You think so?
I don't know, dude. We'll see.
I know I'm talking a lot of shit when it comes to like.
No, what you're saying. I mean, maybe you're gonna get euphoric again. But
You're right.
this is way.
I think both of us will though. To be honest with you, like once we hit, I think the third one is gonna be where the breaking point is. To be honest, like at the first one, we're both gonna be like, oh okay, and then the second one, we're gonna be like, oh shit. Like I'm feeling it. Like I think we both like. You've been talking a lot of shit. Like how you've been like, oh, I don't think this is gonna really affect me that much. Blah 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 blah. And I've been kind of nervous through the whole thing. Like I know where the heat is. I know where my tolerance is. But at the same time, like I'm not gonna back down from it. So I feel like once that third one, we take that third one, and we have to sit through that 90 seconds. And
If we
Scott's
get there.
asking a question. No, I think we will. No, I think we'll complete the whole thing. To be honest with you, I think we will.
No,
but I think
I don't.
you'll experience what I'm talking about. Though is basically what I'm saying. Like you're gonna experience that euphoria, and you may never look back at the same time.
Hot sauce the same.
Yeah, hot sauce the same.
No,
No way.
heat.
Yeah.
There's
heat.
no
Like,
way.
there will be like you may want to end up trying to do this again, or you may want to try another challenge again because
with hot sauce.
it sounds to me, based on like the conversations we've had, and even right now us talking about all of this, you've never had that euphoric experience.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, not that I know of. I mean, I love hot sauce, but I've never. I guess never euphoric.
He's never seen the maker.
Yeah.
No, that's not the maker. That's not what I'm talking about. Like,
I don't know what you're talking about then. Like, I mean, you just see like, or I guess you want to chase it, right? You get that feeling where you want to chase it again.
yeah,
It's the same. That's what that is.
yeah, maybe
That's what it is. You want to chase that experience again.
chasing the dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
it is.
yeah.
That's what it is.
So Albert claims to never have really experienced that, and I think this is gonna bring
I
that.
think it's bullshit, in a sense. Just not to say that you haven't. Yeah, I don't think you realize what it is because you haven't been to that level of hotness.
I think
right?
the last time he was at that level of hotness was when he was a kid. Like I don't think.
And maybe he just stayed
You
there,
don't
right?
pro- you don't
That's
pro-
probably that's probably
like-
where it is. Like he got as hot that he
That's,
wanted
well,
to be,
and
right?
that's what I'm saying. Like maybe we should go out
He
to
never
like
pushed the hotness.
let's go out to dinner and have like go to the Indian place and get a level 10 tiki masala, which that's still not even breaking the barrier. That's still mild, but it's because you're continually eating
Yeah,
it and
yeah.
you're letting it amp up. Like it brings you to that euphoric experience. So I don't know. Like I think you need
think-
to do something to
I think you're on drugs, bro.
For real. Like I
Having
just
all
had
these
some hot
fucking,
chips. I just
having
had
all
some
these
hot
fucking
chips.
euphoric
I had some hot
experiences and
chips
shit.
before I came back, and I'm like burning up. This doesn't sound fun.
honestly, Scott, I think once you have like the hottest
No.
thing you could possibly handle for a time being,
No,
and you feel it, I think you would.
these chips are enough. The chips are at the level. These Lay's chips, these hot.
I can't believe
chips.
you never had that experience, or you can't even remember. Like
Yeah,
it's just
I
you've been eating fucking jalapeno peppers since.
That's what gringos do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Well, when
know.
we were eating that Serrano though, like it kind of tingled at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like a sphincter or what?
That's later.
no.
Let's do
That's
the-
later.
Let's do the
habaneros. All right.
Ready?
You wanna- No, we'll do it
Should I
at the
chug
end.
it up?
We'll do it at the end. But can you ask somebody to like rinse them off?
What the fuck? I'll do it, you stupid bitches.
Okay, let's do that one.
Oh shit, we're at 43. We might as
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit, we talked a whole hour about fucking
No.
peppers.
You talked the whole hour.
Yeah, right. You asked me a question and I went in detail.
I'm kidding,
of this
bro.
I'm just kidding, bro. Whatever.
Why you gotta cry?
I like to cry. Well, Scott's doing that. Maybe we should mention a couple things. What? No, not the orange ones.
The orange ones.
Oh, what are these?
Those are.
Those are kind of similar to the last ones we ate.
Yeah, they're a little bit more spicier.
They're tame.
So habanero is 300.
Habanero's
Wow.
300,000. Which I told you the first pepper I ever did was
That's habanero.
habanero. Yeah. All right. So while Scott's doing that, let's kind of do some shout outs. At the very end of this episode, you will hear a promo from our homies, the Bearded Idiots podcast.
Oh.
So every week, what they do is they check out a new whiskey
Oh, okay.
every
cool.
week, and they kind of they do a review of it, and then they go into their spiel with their episodes.
Okay.
They were gracious enough to provide a hat for us,
Cool.
which is pretty trendy actually.
Are they local?
They are not local.
Where they from?
They are from. That's a good question. I'll have to look that up. What? No, they're from Texas. They're from Texas.
okay.
That's where they ship the hat. So they're from Texas. They're kind of similar to us. Like they just talk about whatever.
Yeah. Shoot the shit.
Yeah, basically. They gave us some merch. They gave us a hat. They gave us a sticker along with it. So you'll hear a promo from them. They're part of our network that we're with, that we've been graciously kind of like accepted as family, I guess you could say, the DCP network, the Drama Cast Productions network.
Okay, cool.
Since we bring the drama, I bring the drama.
Yeah. Let's get back to that. You bring the drama, bro.
Yeah, I bring the drama.
No, just kidding, man.
You know what we should do? We should talk about our recent interactions, right?
Sure.
So, experience of dealing with third parties, it's probably not best to deal with people from India.
Okay. Why? Why?
We've just had an awful experience. Well, I have had an awful experience. I asked found somebody on Fiverr.
Oh, yeah,
Fiverr.
yeah.
Yeah, I found somebody on Fiverr to help us do some promotional work for the podcast. Gave him a little bit of money, and Fiverr decided to cancel their account. Yeah, just take it down.
Why? Do you know why?
Probably because they're fucking shitty. Because ever since they took their account down, and I've been trying to accommodate us with everything, they have just been dramatic about all of what's going on. Is it just the tiny ones? Oh, shit. Which one do you want?
I don't care, dude.
Are tiny not as tiny worse?
No.
The tiny ones pack a punch, I think.
Yes, we do.
No, but just when you're doing business to try to help promote your business and things like that, just make sure that you're tuning into like who you're dealing with. Check them out. Make sure you follow the reviews.
Yeah, he was trying to.
He was just talking shit.
Yeah,
and,
I know.
And whatever. And I'm the last person you want to talk shit to because I will destroy you in a minute.
Bing Bong?
Yeah, Bing Bong
Bitty,
from
bitty, bong,
Ding
bong.
Dong. Yeah, so that wasn't an Asian joke. That was an Indian joke. But
either way,
yeah, I'm the last person to fuck with when it comes to that shit because I will fucking destroy you. I try to be civil to a point, and then once you decide to be an asshole, like I'll amp it up. So there's that. But yeah, let's. We're gonna wind down, right?
Try working with him.
No, I continually try and work with him.
Let's do this, dude.
Yeah, let's wind this down.
What are you going to take?
All right, there's a bigger one. Let's Rochambeau for the bigger one.
Okay, whatever.
All right.
This one hotter or less hard than the last one?
1, 2, 3. You got to take the bigger one.
So hold on, are these worse or less worse?
These are worse than the last one, yeah. Ah, fuck, dude. The little ones make the big fucking.
So you want to take the big one or the
No. That's fine. It's fine.
One.
Ready?
Oh my god, dude! I can already fucking like. Give me a smell. Oh, blast! Oh my god!
You guys need more water?
So I didn't feel the heat as fast as you did, but I feel the heat.
Yeah.
It's fucking hot.
You guys are crazy.
Definitely gonna feel this one on the way out.
Yeah, it's time to leave after this.
So that's that feeling. Like you don't feel it?
Yeah, but it's not euphoric. Fuck.
Is this the first time you had those?
No.
Oh,
but not like that.
How have you had them before?
Eat him with a sandwich or something.
What do you mean eat them with a sandwich? Like it does. Well, you cut them up and then put them inside of the sandwich?
No.
Fuck you, dude.
I don't get it. I'm just wondering. I don't. I'm just curious.
Hold on.
I'm just curious why you would do that with
And
your
you
sandwich.
fucking find euphoric? This euphoric?
Wow, this is hilarious. And these nuts are gonna be worse. You guys sure about this shit? We can still cancel. We can cancel the experience because you guys can't even handle these. Not that I'm talking shit, but I can't. That's real. Well, either way, it's gonna make great video because you guys are gonna be on one for sure.
My tongue is fucking burning, bro.
If you need more water, go get it. Do you want me to get you one? You need more water too?
I need to take a piss.
Okay. Is that how that works? You got to pee already?
I'm gonna need a gallon of milk with me that day.
Milk, ice cream, water. You're like, yeah, eat these on a sandwich.
My stomach's gonna fucking throw it, bro.
Yeah, I don't think we'll make it first. Do they like the first nut?
I'm done with the first nut.
Yeah, we'll be drinking water, dude.
I can already fucking feel it in my stomach.
So, do you guys want to not do what we have planned?
Maybe.
Because these are what, like 30,000?
300.
300,000.
300,000. And what's the ones you're gonna be doing?
13 million.
13 million.
This is the last one. All right, so here's the thing.
Yeah, that's a good way to start.
We have to postpone it for a couple more seasons.
No, I think Albert feels what I feel, but he just attributes it to pain. Yeah, he does.
And what do you do with your orgasm?
Yeah, I feel good. I love it. I want some more of it.
I want some more of it.
Really?
It's fucking.
There's two more. Do you guys want more?
Fuck no. Pork cheese.
I've never seen him like that.
And that's the hottest shit you guys ever done? Is that the hottest shit you ever done? That's gotta be.
It depends, cause like if you any wet Indian spices are a little different. I'm obviously handling it a little better than he is, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Which is surprising to me.
Yeah. His was a little bigger than mine, though. Had I taken that, I probably would be acting the same way. This is bullshit.
So maybe, well, either way, it's gonna make good video.
I'm glad. No, I'm just glad that we did this.
If you guys do it, I mean, you guys are in for a treat for sure. Cause that was definitely a kick in the face for either one of you. So
Yeah, we can't drink anything.
it's not even touching it. Like the water's not even touching it. From where you had it. Is the water touching it?
Huh?
Is the water helping?
Yeah, well, it helps it because it's like.
You like walked away, dude. I can't be.
Already, dude. I don't know if that's a good thing.
Dude, are you sure you want to do this?
Not really.
We can't do rapid questions just to him. I didn't even get to do the questions to you guys.
Huh?
I didn't get to do the questions while you were. I guess you're still going through it. I can still ask.
That was horrible.
You didn't feel anything though, like.
Yeah, fucking pain.
Yeah, but like, so it's starting to wind down, right? And I'm doing like all the things you're not supposed to do. Like I'm touching my eyes and shit. Like I need to fucking make sure I don't do that. But you're not feeling like.
Oh, I was touching those things. Did I not touch my eyes?
Huh?
Do not.
Oh. They smell good.
Oh god, that's not good. I should have right here, and I'm pretty sure it's like, fuck, my stomach is like, motherfucker, this is fucking hot.
All right,
See,
so
you don't
cancel all your showings tomorrow for your house showings.
Probably.
No, but you don't feel like. I think you did for a minute because you're like yeah, and then you were like like I don't know, you don't feel what I feel. Like I don't.
No, I know.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna do well. Are you gonna do well?
My biggest concern is like the fucking drool from the nose. Like that's my biggest concern. Otherwise, I'll fucking man through whatever I need to man through.
Guess what? You have a good little nose stopper.
A nose stopper?
Yeah,
my
it's called your
mustache.
beard.
Bro, when was the last time you had a habanero?
It's been a while.
Yeah?
It was a Tuesday.
On a hot summer day.
On a hot summer day.
He's got you covered.
I had ghost pepper wings not that long ago. Maybe that's
How were they? Spicy?
That's even hotter though,
when
right?
yeah, it is. When you do one, it's tolerable. It's like what we just did right now. But when I did like multiples back to back, so like 4 or 5 of them,
That's when you were like, oh shit.
That
yeah,
doesn't
I felt the
sound
fucking,
fun.
I felt the heat. Like I was like, oh fuck.
That doesn't sound fun at all. Like that. Like for me, like when I go, like at the hottest I get.
The pain is here. This is where the pain is. It's not anywhere else.
The pain right here now.
Hottest-
I feel in my stomach like what's going on, but I don't like nothing. The pain is here.
The hottest
The
for
pain's
me
in the
personally
mouth.
would be like a mild, which is pussy, right? That's as hot I would go. I won't go
Any other
hot. I won't go hot. I'll go mild. That's it.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah, I have no tolerance to that.
Wow, dude, you're like in front of the camera.
There's a camera that's going. That's going. We're filming.
Yeah, we're
This is live.
No, that's not live.
Oh.
But it'll be funny to have people watch this.
Albert's.
We're not prepared.
No,
we're nowhere near prepared to fucking
I think
do
we
this.
should practice.
Dude, we're gonna do it on Friday. Are you backing out now?
Well, I'll do it. I just don't know if I'm gonna last all of it.
Yeah, I don't think you will either. I think we need to stand during it too.
Huh?
Oh, stand up.
Yeah, I just think it'll help.
Go down quicker.
Shit. Oh shit.
Wow.
All right, I might not be here on Friday, guys.
Shit. He's gonna call out. Typical Albert.
All right,
I don't know. I wonder if it's a different kind of like.
experience.
Yeah.
But think about it. Like, okay, so this is me thinking rationally, but irrationally. Is the nuts right are small, like peanuts, right?
Yeah,
So
peanuts and almonds.
maybe it's not as bad because it's not a big ass fucking pepper. You're cutting it and like eating right, like it's
Yeah.
smaller. Obviously, it's condensed and probably worse. But not to fuck that up, but you do the little bit and you just go with it. Can you just do one, or you have to do all of them?
You do a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many is it? Like 5?
It's 2 to 3 in each pack, in each little.
Oh, that's not bad.
I got gloves too. I got them.
You got them? Good. Thank you.
Yeah, but see, there's another thing. Is, this is just like. This is not the actual pepper. It's just like.
The juice.
Don't try to downplay it, dude.
Yeah, don't. No, if you can't. I mean, this was a legit plant, and lower on the level,
Yeah, way lower.
and now you got something that's going to be.
Well, the
squirted on
downside
nuts.
is that like we ate the seeds inside too, so like those are like doing their time release, almost like Tylenol.
Is that how that goes?
Oh, the seed is where the spice.
That's where the heat is. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna hit you guys
Yeah.
later. Oh,
If you take off the seeds out of it and just eat the shell out, it's not gonna be as spicy.
Yeah.
The seeds are the ones. Yeah, you grab a seed and you put it in your fucking mouth, you'll feel it.
You had a meltdown.
I had a meltdown. It was
I stood
spicy.
here this whole time.
And it was fucking hot.
Like it was spicy, but still, it's yeah.
Yeah. It's a tequila, bro.
Is that what kind of coated it? The agave.
All right.
Yeah, let's wind it down, dude.
Yep.
Holy shit. I hope you guys enjoy this because come Friday, we're clearly not fucking prepared. Sorry about your wall. Come
did
Friday.
hit it again.
I did. Did I?
It's all right. No, you're good. You didn't hit it.
I did hit it.
You did, but not as bad as last time.
Oh, way to go. Yeah, that was me. Or Albert. I'll blame Albert.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But yeah, check it out, guys. We're going to go live. We'll end up recording it. Hopefully, I'll remember to record it. And
No, you better.
that's going to be the worst experience of our lives, I think. 'Cause I won't lie. Like,
Rabbit questions.
What?
you kept talking about like how it hit your stomach.
Hey,
It's
let's
starting to
talk.
hit my stomach now.
Did you mention the hat already?
I did.
You did. Last episode?
No, right now.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, while you were washing peppers.
Oh, good job.
Yep. What was I doing?
You were watching Iron Man mount the.
Oh, let's talk about Iron Man.
Let's do it real quick before we go. So Iron Man is giving the luchador some nice hand massages on his back,
You okay?
what he's doing? Yeah, I'm fine.
and he's having a good time.
Is that what it is?
That's
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Cool.
All right. You know what I need? I need some bread.
Okay.
Let's just finish it up.
Well, Scott, I appreciate that you came to the show today.
What does that mean?
And then you gave us peppers.
Yeah.
That was you. You brought
Oh,
him.
that's right. That's right. My bad.
What are we thinking, dude? Why are we gonna fucking do this to ourselves?
You're the one that brought it up, dude.
Internet whoring.
Ratings.
Yep. That's all it is.
Sons of bitches.
Internet whoring. Hashtag internet whoring.
Yep.